We are conditioned to believe that social dominance is a product of high status symbols. We assume luxury cars and visible wealth command a room's attention. But every so often, an anomaly appears. A man with an average income and no flashy accessories walks into a high-stakes environment and somehow commands more respect than the millionaires around him. This happens because social gravity isn't a financial metric. It relies on a set of invisible psychological assets that bypass the logic of a bank account. To understand why this works, we have to look at the subconscious mechanics that make specific internal traits trigger a deep, instinctual level of respect in others. This diagram illustrates the hierarchy of influence. While visible wealth provides an initial spark, psychological assets carry the actual weight required to sustain power. Social authority is rooted in emotional maturity. Observe how most people react to a sudden crisis, a late reply, or a moment of disrespect. There is an immediate loss of composure, a rush to panic or over-explain. A mature man deliberately regulates his response, maintaining a centered posture regardless of the chaos. He doesn't need to guess why someone is being difficult, because he uses pattern recognition. Years of observation allow him to sense red flags early and see through surface-level manipulation before it can affect him. When one person remains still while everyone else is reactive, that person becomes the emotional reference point for the entire room. By refusing to be baited into a panic, he forces others to adapt to his pace, shifting the leverage of the situation in his favor. This creates a specific tension in others. They feel a sense of safety in his stability, but they are also wary of a man who possesses such absolute self-mastery. This animation shows the power of regulation. When stressors hit an unshakable center, they are neutralized into a steady orbit. This emotional discipline serves as a defensive shield that establishes respect without the need for aggression. Most people enter social or professional interactions with a desperate attachment to the result. They are visibly clinging to the hope of a successful deal or a positive date. They don't cling to outcomes, because when someone isn't trying to get something from you, you start wondering why. That curiosity turns into attraction. Silence works similarly. An experienced man lets silence persist, allowing others to project thoughts onto him. This detachment manufactures intrigue. When a man's thoughts aren't immediately predictable, people spend more mental energy trying to figure him out, which builds a deep, lingering attraction. The engine driving these behaviors is internal validation. While many men rely on a constant stream of approval from social media or their peers to feel significant, the mature man has moved past that need. His worth is already established through his own standards. Because his value doesn't fluctuate based on the amount of attention he gets in a room, his confidence remains constant. This lack of need makes him impossible to manipulate. You cannot control a man who does not seek your approval. However, age alone is not a guarantee of these traits. We have all seen older men who remain reactive, needy, and desperate for the world to notice them. Age is a simple count of years. Psychological assets are a deliberate construction. They are earned through conscious living and enduring the discomfort of self-examination. Money remains a powerful tool for building a life. It provides security and opens doors that would otherwise remain closed. But financial status has a ceiling. It can buy the attention of a room for an evening, but it lacks the chemical makeup required to sustain genuine respect over time. This graph compares the longevity of influence. Attraction fueled by flashy wealth spikes early, but rapidly fades as the novelty disappears. Respect-based attraction builds on a foundation of character, creating a trajectory that actually improves over time. Take away the cars and the titles, and you are left with the internal architecture of the man himself. The final measure of a man is the character he has forged. In the long run, the mind you build will always outperform the money you earn. If you're ready to master the psychology of power, subscribe to Psytrends for more deep insights.